secrets of different bills. At Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a law threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt, they try to bring me down. See me winning, you ain't like me then.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, right? So today I wanted to make an updated version of my Dennis Rodman build. So as you can see right here, this is my Dennis Rodman build. Love this build, right? And it's actually made to his height. So as you're gonna see, he's 6'7", 235 pounds. He was 6'7", 210 pounds, but I went 235 because I want to get that 92 offensive rebound. And I mean defensive rebound. And then what the thought process was is that I would get my rebound from gold to legend by just doing a max +2. So right now these are defense, but once I got, you know, my badges here, I would have had rebound chaser on legend. But you know, again, I made this to the T of what Dennis Rodman was. You know, 80 driving dunk, 80 layup, 90 standing dunk, but he was an inside. Like Dennis Rodman didn't shoot, right? He didn't shoot much, whatever. 80 pass accuracy, you know, 98 perimeter defense. He's more of a two-way type guy. Maybe it's a little roadkill in the perimeter defense. But a lot of y'all was like, yo, I love Dennis Rodman. I really would love a Dennis Rodman build, but the problem is that, you know, like, you know, I don't really want to undersize inside, right? You know, like I can't really do much. I need a build that can shoot. You know, it would be nice if he can get 99 rebound, because that's what Dennis Rodman had, was a 99, you know, everything. So I was like, all right, let me go back to the drawing board and let me come up with something. So what I did was, you know, go to the drawing board and come up with something. So check this out. I'm gonna come down over here and show you exactly the lockdown 4 build that I have here now. So what you're gonna see is that I went 6'9" now. So in order to go 6'9", if you look in the bottom left, you'll see I have 99 offense and 99 offensive rebound. I still maxed out my wingspan to 7'3", and I went 248 to still get 80 speed, okay? So now when you look at this build, there's a couple things that's gonna stand out. You get a 3-point shot, because now you have an 83 ball, you have a 75 mid-range. 77 pass accuracy to make sure you can be able to get the De'Aaron Fox or the Cade Cunningham passing style. Now you get 94 offensive, 94 defensive. 5 cap breakers here on each, and that will give you 99 defensive rebound and 99 offensive rebound. You can pick and choose which one you want to do. You can pick and choose to do 99 on one and then not do 99 on the other. It's 100% your call. We still have 80 speed, so he's still gonna be really fast. 83 strength, that's gonna be big because you can use a max +1 here to get your brick wall on gold. You still have an 83 vert, that's gonna get your pogo stick on legend. Defensively, you're still solid with the 85 perimeter defense, 67 steal to be able to get in those passing lanes, a 78 block to get that high flying and iron on silver, and then you have a 74 interior to get that post lockdown on bronze. Now, you're able to shoot with this build, okay? And then on your finishing, cap breakers are gonna really come in clutch. So again, let's just go ahead, build out this build real quick. And then of course, you know, we'll go down with the initial breakdowns, because a big thing here is, okay, it's a lockdown 4, a lock and board 4, I'm sorry. The big thing that a lot of people are always gonna wanna have is a build that can shoot. So I understand that. And again, you know, for me, I'm always creative in how I go about my business. So, you know, obviously I'm gonna have something a little bit different, but now you're gonna have a Dennis Rodman build. You see the face scan. Hold up, let me go ahead and take that appearance. Let's take that little ugly jersey shirt off of him here. And then we go to vitals, and then we'll change his body type to broad. That'll be better. So we got broad now. Boom, look at that. Looking smooth, looking crispy. This is Dennis Rodman lock and board 4. That's a really good name for him. And now what we're gonna do is, if you take a look at the cap breakers, there's a lot to break down here, but check this out. Driving dunk, you can get to an 87, right? An 87 driving dunk now. On your layup, it's a 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. You can get an 86 driving layup with an 87 driving dunk. You already have the 82 close shot, which will give you Paint Prodigy on silver already. You can do it to work with the post if you wanted to, but again, Dennis Rodman didn't have a post game. Actually, Dennis Rodman didn't even care to score. Like, let's just keep it honest. If you are, for me, I'm an 80s baby. I watched Dennis Rodman play throughout his whole entirety. Obviously, I remember him more so in the 90s because I was young in the 80s when he was really with the Bulls. I think Dennis Rodman only averaged like 6-7 points a game, dog. Like, if y'all don't know that, he didn't shoot, but he averaged like 14, 15 rebounds, maybe 13 or 14 rebounds for his career. Considered one of the greatest rebounders of all time. What makes it difficult in this game, because he's 6'7", 210 in real life, but and then to implement in the game, we had to give him 2 inches, pause. And by giving him that, we're not able to have that 99. So what I was thinking would be like, all right, so for me, as you see, I'll have 15 cap breakers. And then what I would do is I would go ahead and give him the 10 cap breakers here. So we have 99 offensive, 99 defensive rebound, which is going to be really, really huge to me. And then I will go ahead and give him an 87 driving dunk. And that would be pretty fire. But there's some other options here. So if you check down here, you can see you can get a 70 speed with ball. And then you can go ahead and get, if I'm not mistaken, let me just do the math on this real quick. I don't want to be, because some of y'all be trolling me in the comments saying, yo, Uncle Demi, was you using your fingers just now when you was counting? Yes, nigga, I was using my fingers when I was counting just now. Because, shoot, man, I'm 40, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Shoot, sometimes the numbers ain't numbering like I want it to. And then that's an 80 ball handle right here. So you can get an 80 ball handle. Now, that's not Dennis Rodman, but you can, like, do some other different avenues if you wanted to. Outside of that, again, this is a video game, so you can have a Dennis Rodman that can dribble or whatever. But yeah, this can give you 70 with an 80 ball handle. But again, like I said, you can go 5 here on your defensive rebound, and then come over here on your driving dunk, get that to an 87, and then I would, maybe go 86 on your driving layup. So you'll have a high driving layup and a high driving dunk. It's just so many different ways you could potentially go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really spoon feed you this one. It's about what direction you want to go. But to me, now that you have an 83 ball and a 75 mid-range, now this is a Dennis Rodman. It looks like Dennis Rodman, right? Shaped like him, everything. It's just a couple inches taller. But for the most part, this is going to be Dennis Rodman in the 99s across the board. So I feel like, this will be the version that I'm probably going to go ahead and redo. So I'm not going to delete my other Dennis Rodman build, but I'm going to go ahead and utilize this one. I think this would be a little bit more fun to be able to see a Dennis Rodman build out there that could run around, do everything, but this time can shoot, not just going to be a liability there. But again, your preference here, y'all let me know in the comment section, which Dennis Rodman build did you like? The 6'7" one, which was shoot to his height, but you had to use max +2 to get the legend rebound chaser, but you only had a 92 on your rebounding, or this one here that gives you a 99 on both. You also have the ability to shoot, but you're not as fast. And remember, the other one was shorter and had a 98 perimeter defense. But again, he was an inside. And I know inside is very difficult. It's annoying. It's annoying to play with if you're not doing it the right way. So again, there's pros and cons to everything, but let me know. Is Uncle Demi cooking with grease right now? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? If the answer is yes, all I ask is please just make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and as usual, your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon on the Banger Man. When I say back soon on the Banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.